Hello and welcome to the 6 o'clock news. I'm your anchor, Karen Smith, and today is November 8th. With me, I've got my co-anchor, James Marcus. James?
Thanks, Karen. Reports from a local hospital today suggest an influx of patients from the local Lee coal processing plant. One of our reporters went into the field live to talk to them.
Thanks, James. I'm here with Alvaro Martinez, employee of the Lee coal plant for over 15 years. Mr. Martinez entered the hospital with symptoms of kidney damage, cell anemia, and slight neuropathy. Mr. Martinez, if you could please explain your job.
Yeah, I keep an eye on the machinery floor. Dust is awful, it gets all over everything, but I can manage.
Could you please describe your stomach pain?
Yeah, it burns real bad, and my stomach, I feel, is stopped up, but I feel bloated.
Thank you for your time. You heard it here. Back to you, James.
Thanks, Karen. Very interesting circumstances indeed. This is James Marcus with the 6 o'clock news. Have a good evening.
Happy Veterans Day, and welcome to the 6 o'clock news. I'm your anchor, Karen Smith. There are new developments in the Lee coal plant story. After an interview earlier this week with company employee Alvaro Martinez, his co-worker, Sandra Alvaro, checked into the hospital with similar symptoms. Let's go live to James Marcus in the field.
Hi, I'm James Marcus reporting live from local hospital, where newly admitted patient Sandra Alvina has agreed to talk to us about the Lee coal processing plant where she works. Sandra, would you mind discussing the conditions that you work in at the plant?
It can be a bit musty at times, so we get time outside during breaks. The coal we're working with sometimes can be harmful.
And earlier this week, one of your co-workers, Mr. Alvaro Martinez, was admitted to this hospital. Have you been experiencing any similar symptoms to what he's felt?
I've been a lot more tired lately, but my doctor's running some tests.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time, Miss Alvina. This is James Marcus reporting live in the field. Let's go back to you, Karen. Welcome to the 6 o'clock news. I'm James Marcus, and today is November 14th. After two previous reports this week about patients at the local hospital that suffered from illness that worked at the Lee coal processing plant, we have finally uncovered the mysterious agent behind the illnesses. Let's go to Karen Smith live in the field.
Thanks, James. Dr. Layden, could you please report on the tests that you run at the Lee coal plant and what you found?
Gladly, Karen. I discovered that all the patients reported they have experienced similar symptoms of respiratory dysfunction, memory loss, and loss of energy. These are all effects from poisoning. Yes. When I reported my findings to the manager of the plant, he said that there's been stores of compounds that have been leaking out. They just found out about it. I told the doctors, and they began treating the patients.
Well, thank you for your time. You've heard it here. Back to the desk.
Thanks a lot, Karen. Well, there you have it, folks. Is the culprit at the Lee coal processing plant. Hopefully, the great doctors at our local hospital can get these patients back on their feet in no time. I'm James Marcus. Thanks for watching the 6 o'clock news.
It should be one of the most wholesome drinks for you and your kids. Apple juice. But we have discovered that apple juice can contain yes. We launched an extensive investigation, testing dozens of samples from 3 different cities across America. We sent them to an independent lab for sophisticated, state-of-the-art testing. Now, our results are in. Some of the best-known brands in America have in their apple juice.
I'm sorry, how can you go on the air and publish results without breaking it down into total, into inorganic and organic, into the dangerous kind and the kind that's not dangerous? Any food lab that does testing does total first and then looks to see, is it harmful? How can you tell people that this is harmful without even doing those tests? And how can you do testing in just one lab without getting those results confirmed by other labs? No good scientist would ever do that kind of work.